Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you joined me here for another great video. How have you been doing? I hope you have been amazing. Today I'll be talking about one of the topics that I'm really passionate about, finances. I definitely believe that as women we need to take charge of our finances and feel like we're in control of our money. A lot of the women in my community and the ones I talk to about money all learned the valuable lessons as adults. Growing up, we did not have a lot of conversations about money, but as I grew and I developed, I made it a priority to start talking about money and making sure that I built a community of women who were open to talk about their finances and learn through their journey. It is important for me not only to share my experience, but to learn from you. If you have any great money tips, please share them in the comment section below. In this video, I will be sharing 5 things that have helped me take charge of my finances that I want to encourage you to also do as well. The first thing that I would like to encourage you to do is to know your financial status. It is really important that you have visibility into where you stand financially. You need to know how much income you have. You need to know how much expenses you have. You also need to know how much debt you have, how much money you owe, for example. Having clarity on your income, your expenses, and the debt that you owe is the minimum. After you know how much income and expenses and debt you have, the next thing that I'll encourage you to do is to take stock of the different assets that you have. If you have a house, if you have an inheritance, if you have some big money somewhere, take stock and write it down. I'm encouraging you to write all these things down and update them on a monthly basis. The second tip that I'd like to share with you is create a budget. I have a budget and it helps me stay on top of all the things that I do with my money. In your budget, you want to ensure that you include all the expenses that you have on a monthly basis, things like rent, any costs that you have for the house, any costs that you have for the car, and any costs that you have on a recurring basis. You want to make sure that those are included in your budget. I'd like to encourage you to ensure that you add a line item for your savings in your budget. That way you can make sure that you set money aside for your savings. The third tip that I would like to share with you is create a financial plan, or as I called it a couple of weeks ago, create a financial vision board. The idea of a financial vision board is to visualize those long-term financial goals that you're working towards. Some of the goals that you can include on your financial vision board could be becoming debt-free, growing your savings, growing your investments, or starting to invest. Think of things that you might not be able to do right now, but things that you're working towards and the big goals that you have. The fourth tip that I'd like to share with you is be financially literate. The best way to get better at anything is to gather knowledge. Learn more about any topic that you're trying to get better in. To grow financially, it is important for you to equip yourself with all the knowledge that you can get. Look for books, look for trainings, look for all information that you can find about the financial areas that you're trying to develop. I encourage you to take an active approach to learning about the things you don't know about money. Fifth tip that I'd like to share with you is get professional help. There's so many great financial experts and resources out there that you can go and take advantage of, and they can provide you with great tips and advice to take charge of your finances. This one is an area that we don't explore enough. Look for professionals around you and start using their services. Let's summarize the 5 tips that I shared with you that can help you take charge of your finances and feel financially empowered. Number 1, know your financial status. Don't be afraid to know where you stand financially. Number 2, create and use a budget. It helps you stay on top of all your financial commitments. Number 3, create a financial vision board so you can envision those great and large financial goals that you're working towards. Number 4, be financially literate. Go out and gather all the knowledge that you can about personal finances. And number 5, get professional help. Work with some of the great financial experts out there. I hope you identified 1 or 2 tips that can help you take charge of your finances starting today. And if you have any other financial tips that I did not mention in this video, please add them in the comment section below and let's start sharing. Thank you so much for watching my video. Before I go, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, add your comments and thoughts, and please share this video with every woman in your network. Have a great day. Bye.